Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Bishwadeep and I am going to teach or help or guide you about the basics of stock market, and that is the new series that I am starting with. So later on I will cover each of the topics at the later point of time with the risk management, then the price actions. These are all the financial jargons name. So currently if you are having zero knowledge or basics knowledge, so you have come to the right spot or right channel. So I think everyone must have heard that the Nifty is up or the stock market have crashed today. But what on earth you are thinking that uh, what are all these things? So yes, you have come to the right place. I must say that whatever I will guide you or teach you in this channel, it will be in much more simplest way as possible as a 10-year-old kid can understand. I will guide you and help you. Whenever you have doubts, just comment me in the video section so that I can revert back to you. And also one more thing, if you are having zero knowledge on the stock market, I bet you that after the end of this first video that what I am creating, you will be able to understand what is the stock market, then what is share, how you can take the ownership of particular company, and why you should invest in it, and how the stock market is beneficial for you. So these are all the basic terms, and you need to understand before going into the investment, mutual fund, or the trading. So these are all the financial terms that I will not be talking about. I will try to explain each and everything in a simplest way, and I will take the help of the real life examples so that everyone can understand. And to get into this, support me, and also if there are any doubts, just I will provide my mail id also. And this is the first topic of my playlist, that is the basics of stock market. And slowly I'll be creating different other playlists. uh, you can say the candlesticks, chart patterns, and all. So don't get into this right away. So let me get into the real life examples, that what is stock market. So be with me and understand what is the stock market and what is the share stocks and everything. So let me start with the topic. Let me tell you one thing. As I mentioned that I will provide you the real life examples, that how you can relate it to the stock market. There is a shop where they are selling where they are selling juice. It can be your neighborhood. It can be in your neighborhood shop that's selling different kind of juices. Say it's selling lemon, grapes, and etc. So everyone in your neighborhood, whenever they feel thirsty, they go to this neighborhood shop and takes the lemon, grapes, watermelon juice, whatever they want. So slowly, maybe the neighborhood is increasing. Is The flats are increasing in the neighborhood, and many more people are joining in or coming in from to drink these juices. So what they will do, so the juicer, since so the owner of this shop will try to expand into multiple places or in multiple branches. Say this is the location A, this is location B, this is location C. He is unable to control the number of crowds that are coming to his shop right now, because the because the number of people are increasing, and he is unable to handle all the people at the same time. So what he wants to do right now, he wants to create his multiple branches, that is in B location and also in C location, and he also wants to hire more workers. So for this reasons, and one more thing, he doesn't have enough investment, right? He doesn't have enough investment. He have started his shop at rupees only 10,000, but right now, since he wants to expand his shops into two more locations, so he needs more investment. I must tell you, he needs more investment to open this two new branches. So what he will do, if he wants to take loan from the bank, it's another concept, but he wants to borrow this money from X, Y, Z people. Say these are three people who wants to invest, who wants to invest or give money to this shop owner. Say Raj is the name of the owner, right? So say XYZ are the friends of Raj, and they wants to give the money to Raj to open two new shops in two different locations. Okay, so what they did, they provided 10,000, 10,000 and 10,000. So each people have given him 10,000 each to Raj to open his two shops. So what is the amount they got? It's coming to 30,000. So these three people have invested, so that whatever the money that they gave, it is the same amount that this 3% have invested. In the stock market we use the word investment. So they have invested 30,000 to Raj, but Raj doesn't need to pay any sort of interest to them. So what they have made the deal with, that if Raj's company, say coffee shop, this is the name of the shop, Raj's coffee shop, if it's become a brand, or if it's becoming into a higher position, that is expanding, then whatever they have invested or given the amount to Raj, that amount should be, that some part of the money, some part of the invested money, or you can say whatever profits that Raj will make, that some part will be given to those XYZ people, right? Now that means previously Raj was the owner of his own shop, but right now X, Y, Z are also the co-owner of this shop. Now tell me why. Because Raj has already shared his business with others, since he first initially started with his own money, but later on he took out some of the money from other people and invested in his business. In return what he got? in return, whatever the profits that he will make, he will be sharing it with his XYZ co-owners, or you can say the partners of his company. Now, since XYZ have invested some of the money, that means they have, the juice shop has divided into small parts which are called shares, right? Like, say this is the company and it has been invested by 4 people, say Raj, X, Y, Z. So this company is being divided into 4 shares, and these 3 people become the shareholder of this company, of that coffee shop. So how does that profit works? Whenever, say currently the shop is in 3 location, A, B, C, but whenever the coffee shop is expanding to D, E and other different locations, so that means the profits and also the shop is growing. So once the shop grows, the profit will also grow, and everyone's shares, even the Raj, X, Y, Z, everyone's share will also grow at the same time, and it becomes valuable. I will come to that point, how does it become valuable, so I'll come to that point later on. So that is what about shares and company. So I hope you got an understanding that what is shares and what are the shares of a company. So a company gives multiple shares to multiple peoples. Even if, say, if X have invested 1000 at that moment, irrespective of 10,000 rupees, then also he becomes the shareholder of that particular company, irrespective of the amount that he has given. It may be 0.01% of the company, but he also owns some part of the share of that company. So now tell me, what is this stock market? It is the place, say this is the stock market, right? You can say, it's an Amazon, let's say Amazon, and this is the Flipkart. In the Amazon or Flipkart, what happens? This is the buy and sell of products happen, right? But in the stock market, it is the buy and sell of shares happen. So I can say it is the marketplace. It is the marketplace of shares, or you can say it's an online bazaar, places where people buy and sell shares of different companies you can name as Tata, Reliance, and even if it's your own business also, if you want to grow into its franchisee model or anything, it's your business can be also become the company. But there are some procedures before that going into this IPO and all, so don't come into that stage. I will talk about this at later point of time, right? So I hope you got an overview of what is stock market that's a buy and sell of the shares or the marketplace of the shares. And whenever some people are investing some of the amount into that particular companies, they become the shareholders. And whatever, with the amount that whatever they are buying the shares of that particular company, they becomes a shareholder of that particular company. So that is an overview of stock market, shares, shareholder. Then so I think you have understood quite a bit of stock market, right? These three uh, jargon words you must heard it before, but now I think everyone must have clearly understood that what is stock market, shares, and the shareholder, how they can become the part of that companies and all, right? So say Reliance, right? Reliance is a big company. I think everyone have heard of it. Who is the owner of this Reliance? Ambani, Mukesh Ambani. I know, and everyone knows who is this person is. So he doesn't need any introduction, right? So he is the stock market. Okay, fine. Come to that Reliance company. Say Reliance Reliance have given up, say, 10,000, or may say 1 lakh, 1 lakh of shares. Reliance have 1 lakh of shares, right? If you have invest 100 rupees on Reliance, 100, only 100, I am talking about only 100 rupees, you become the tiny or the small shareholder of this Reliance, right? So whenever whenever this Reliance, whenever the valuation, uh, uh, if you don't understand the word valuation, I think leave it the valuation. Say Reliance is currently earning right now, say 10 lakhs rupees yearly. Now in this upcoming year it has reached to 100 crores. Fine. 1,000 times, if you multiply 100 crores into even 1,000, then also I think it's really less for Reliance. It's fine. So say the Reliance have grown into 100 crore business. Say whatever 100 rupees you have invested at that moment, now it has become, say, 500 rupees due to the increase in the price of the Reliance. So that is how you, whenever the company is having profit, you are also, your invested amount will also become profitable. So that is how and why you should invest into this stock market. I know stock market is risky. Maybe Reliance or any other companies at some time maybe downfall, but it's quite a bit risky. But the good companies are whenever you are investing in some good companies, at least after 5 to 10 years you will get a good ROI, that is called return on investment. We'll discuss it later, so don't worry, right? So you may be asking, you may have questions in your mind. So like, why companies come to the stock market? Why companies come to the stock market? This is one of the biggest question. Maybe some people can answer and some people cannot, right? I just explain this in a very very simplest way. See, the companies say Raj, who is the owner of that coffee shop, right? He needs money to grow his business, right? So in order to grow his business, he sell his shares to people so that people can invest. Why companies come to the stock market? Because whenever the company needs money to grow their business, say from one branch to another branch or in multiple branches, or anyhow, maybe he wants to give a software update or anything, whatever their products or services, it doesn't matter. Whenever they want to grow their businesses, they sell their shares to the people so that the people can invest and they can get the money from them, right? And why do people, let's say, why do people invest? They believe the people believe that they can grow their money while the companies are earning profits. So every people who is investing on the companies, they think that their money will also grow whenever the companies are earning profits, or their valuation, or when there is a raise in that in their business. So that is why the companies come to the stock market. Companies believe that the people will invest and they can bring the best out of their company, and also the people believes that when the company will grow, their investments will also grow along with the company, right? So there are other terms also. Like who buys, and where does the people, or like us, the common people, let's choose a different color here. Yeah, fine. Fine. So let's say, like you and me, the common people, how they can invest. So there are you can say NSE, BSE. So this is the National Stock Exchange and this is the Bombay Stock Exchange. These are the online marketplace, say these are the I'm just trying to make you understand. I will come to this NSE and BC in another video, but for now, say uh, uh, these are the place where they can put their money or invest into some of the companies which are listed into the stock market. So these are the uh, platforms or the online marketplace. So the NAC, National Stock Exchange, and this is the Bombay Stock Exchange, where everyone can come and check their investments, their mutual funds. They can do trades and whatever with that, because the companies are listed in this NAC and BSE. Right? You may be wondering. You may be wondering, for this NAC, for this BSC, say the people here, who all are working can take away your money, right? You must be wondering that maybe at some point or the other, the people can vanish and take away all your money what you have invested, right? But say this is the football match, this is the football ground, NAC and BSC, they are both playing on the same team, but a referee is there, right? A referee must be there to give you yellow card or red card, right? So a referee here is our SEBI. The referee is our SEBI, who takes control of this stock market, who checks if there is any mistake, or if they are doing any if there are any cheating from the companies and from the BNSE, BSE, or from the listings of the companies, from anything. The full form of this SEBI is the Securities and Exchange Board of India. So let me show you the SEBI website. So see, this is the SEBI website, and you can check out the website later point of time. You can check what is the about thing, the articles, then the uh, act under the legal things, what are the other things, how the companies are being listed, enforcement, filings, report and statistics. So for every company, they check the overall report, the annual reports of the company, then the shares, how they are being listed, what is the pricing, and everything from small to the larger things. They control the overall stock market. They are the savvy, they are the master, they are the gurus, or they are the referee, like in the football field of the stock market. So no companies uh, can list their company in this stock market without the permission of SEBI. So enough of SEBI. So I hope uh, everyone uh, got an clear view of what is the stock market, then what is share, what is a shareholder, how can they take part in this company, then what is NSE, what is BSE, what is SEBI, then also how can they invest their money, and whenever the companies are making profit, how can their money also grow with the company's valuations and with the company's profit. So I hope that you got a clear understanding and of how does it work, and I hope that mm, you also start investing not investing, at least you should go and check what is the stock market basics, and come back to me. Fine. So let me dive into with another real life example, and you will be getting more clear understanding of what is it. Say, Bishwadeep, I'm the owner of the company X, right? Or say A. I'm the company owner, and I have given or listed my company in the stock market with the permission of SEBI, right? And my company's worth is, say, 10 lakhs. Currently my company's worth is 10 lakhs. Now I have gone into this IPO, that is the initial public offering. I'll tell or discuss into in the next video or on the upcoming videos. So what I will do, I will, since my worth of my company is 10 lakhs, I'll be sharing it into this 10,000 small shares. 10,000 small shares. So each share will be rupees 100, right? And say my friend, say my friend Tamogna has brought 10 shares, and he is having 1,000 worth of my company, right? Now say after 6 months, my company's valuation have gone from 10 lakhs rupees to or 10 lakhs rupees to say 1 crore. I'm not exactly calculating it right now. Right. And my company's valuation have gone from 10 lakhs to 1 crore, and also that each share price have gone up by 50 rupees, say 50 rupees. So current price of the share is 150. It has increased from rupees 100 to 150, right? So there is a rupees 50 profit. And since Tamogna have invested 10 on 10 shares which was worth 1,000 of my company, so currently, since 150 into 10, that is coming into 1,500, right? So 1,500 minus 1,000 is 500 is his profit. So I think you got an understanding. When the company's price grew from 10 lakhs to 1 crore, similarly the shares, the prices also grew from 100 to 150, right? And whatever he has invested rupees 1,000 into my company, it has also grown into 1,500. That is, within 6 months his profit is rupees 500. So that's how the investment in a company, how the people earns profit from a share, that is how it works. And also how the company is also earning profit whenever the people are investing in it. So that is all about today. And that is all about today, that uh, how as an individual you can earn profit, or you get an understanding of the shareholders, the share owners, or whatever. Maybe you are asking in your mind that, Bishwadeep, why the prices changes in the stock market? Why price changes? Why the market is going moving up and down, up and down? Why? You must be thinking in your mind, right? So today I will not go into this topic. May you think about this topic, right? You think about this topic, that why the prices in the companies or uh, in the stock market changes at a regular point of time, or maybe in each millisecond. Why does it changes? I must give you one sort of an example. This is called demand and it's called supply. Due to this demand and supply, the prices changes, or the prices increases, or the prices decreases. You must be wondering, what is this demand and supply? What Bishwa is saying about this demand and supply, right? Say, this is the last topic of mine. I'll just give you a real life example only, so that you can understand. And I'll cover up this demand and supply into some other videos at a later point of time, right? Say, during corona 2020 to 2021, you can say, during that part, the mask, gloves, sanitizers, these were in demand. These mask, gloves, sanitizers were in much demand, but at some point of time, and maybe in some of the location, the supply was less, right? The demand was high and the supply was less. So at that time, what did the manufacturers did, or say what did the retailers or the wholesalers or the distributors, whatever they have done, is that they have increased the prices of each of the products. They have increased the prices as the supply was less and the demand was more from everyone, from us, from the hospitals, from everywhere. The demand was more and the supply was less and the price was high. So that is how the demand and supply works. That is how the price movement happens and the prices increases. You must be saying that, okay, I got when the demand was high. Now say me, when the demand is less, at that time what happens? When the demand is less, then the price also decreases. because the supply is more, but the demand is less. If I currently the mask, gloves and sanitizers, if I swap the scenario from 2020 to 2025 and 2026, say currently, is there any sort of demand in the market that if you are not wearing gloves, if you are not wearing the mask or not using the sanitizers, uh, you are hampering your health, or are you providing any sort of diseases or to the other people? No, because currently the demand is less. Yeah, it's used in the hospitals, it used in the other nursing homes and in other places, and maybe everyone, some people or the other is using this sort of things, but not everyone. Like whatever we did in the corona time, currently we are not using at that level, right? So here the demand is less, but the supply is enough, sufficient, you can say, sufficient. So the prices is not that much, it's in low. So that is why due to the reason of this demand and supply, our the price movement happens in the market, right? So that is all about your first lecture on the basics of stock market, and I hope everyone uh, at least understood somewhat or the other thing. Let me also show you the NAC. I have mentioned, right, NAC, that is the National Stock Exchange. You can check the stocks over here, the stocks traded, the market data. uh, you can check, see, HCL Tech, HDFC Life, Hindalco. These are the all the companies, and whatever they have performed today, you can check with the red means the market was bearish today, the market was down for this whenever it closed at 3:30, and green means the market was bullish, or maybe it has closed in the bullish end. It has opened on the higher uh, before the yesterday's market. So that's all. You can just navigate into this NSE website. I'll be sharing this link with you all in the video, in the description of the video, or else you can directly check the nacindia.com or the NSE. So simply type NSE and National Stock Exchange, you can get this website, right? And also, if you want to get an overview of this charts, that how the price movement happens, see, the prices is going up, the prices is going down. So that's how the market moves. The prices is going down, the prices is going up. So don't think about this right away. I will talk about this at a later point of time, right? So uh, just check the chart and all, you can find the NSE also, and fine, that's all. So I hope mm, everyone understood at something or the other from what I've taught you, or I'll be sharing this whatever I've taught. I'll be sharing as an attachment in my video, so that you can look into this and also get an understanding if you want to go into later point of time and check how it works, how the stock market works, and how it can relate to the real life examples and all. So that's all about my first video on this basics of the stock market. uh, Thank you everyone. I hope to see you into the second video, and that's all. Thank you everyone for joining me today, and you can you can understand whatever I am learning and I am teaching you. You also can teach me the same way through the mail or through in the comments. That's all from my end. Thank you. See you on the next video and all. Uh, Thanks.